So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion.
Hello everybody,
the game yet
and
to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
the excitement's
match.
already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Teo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks.
That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Iniesta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Guardiola kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's away! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This to make it 1-0. Oh, great save by Dina! Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
He never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
And we have our very first corner. Bergamy clears it away. Nottingham given another corner. Corner number 2 then. Good read, needed to be. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for options for movement. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Guardiola. And the keeper takes decisive action. They've got it again. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Porto, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's Del Piero. And he cuts out the supply. Barella. Now it's Bale. Messi. Guardiola. Yaya Toure. He's beaten the last man. Shoots! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Albert Ferrer battling down that right flank. Bergomi is the guilty party there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Son Heung-min. Bell. He's shifting through the gears here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. And here's Del Piero. Well, that's well seen too. Conte. Barella. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now, can they get him away? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Messi. And Messi! Goal! Porto! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
First goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. Knocks it into space. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Son Heung-min. That's been intercepted. Messi. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Del Piero. Porto finding their passes. Yaya Toure. Tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Oh, that was vital. Bergomi is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Iniesta. Could move up a gear here. Oh, that's a key interception. He's ended up in no man's land. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Romario, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That'll do under the circumstances. Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rijkaard. Nottingham have got it back and they'll have another go.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Barella. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And he's worked it through. He's found a way through!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
Braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Porto having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. There's the start of the second half. Porto carrying a 1-goal lead. That's going to be a goal kick. Baresi. Guardiola is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Yaya Toure. Can he get on the end of this? And here's Del Piero. Messi. And he skips past his man. Chance, surely! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. You give him an inch, and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Porto are doing very nicely. It's Son Heung-min! And he comes up trumps again.
Son Heung-min really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, he's been caught napping. Porto are looking to go forward now. Yaya Toure can see things others simply cannot. More and more pressure on the ball here.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
It could be in here. Romario had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately
The
he was
attendance
just
for this
about
match
kept
was
out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong
20,514.
with what he tried, all things considered.
He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Son Heung-min. Can he spark a counter here? That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Del Piero. Time and again they are repelled. He's picked his way through. Oh, good ball. And the shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. And it's Son Heung-min. Conte. And it's Son Heung-min. That defender is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Porto clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's Son Heung-min, and he's managed to get free. Del Piero. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Hernandez cuts out the pass. There's a sharp little ball here, and he's got Romario! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Porto certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Son Heung-min. Number 4, Riker. Number 23,
the chance to go the other way.
Coming on the field, number 18,
tumble under that challenge.
Number 9,
Iniesta.
McTominay.
Facing up to
Number
his adversary.
2,
This is a
Hakimi.
formidable matchup. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Porto are coasting towards victory. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Iniesta. Now, that looks a decent ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Porto clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Yaya Toure. Guardiola. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots! And he's following up! It's a goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Porto are having a ball here. And we're done. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nothing but absolute focus in the eyes of Gennaro Gattuso, Jim, and no doubt he will be relishing every part of the battle.
Yeah, the very epitome of competitiveness and relentlessness. I mean, he's a real menace in every sense of the word. If you're on the ball, he'll chase you to the ends of the earth and back. I'm going to say only nice things about him for fear of him coming after me.
Goes down, but nothing given. And here's from Mario. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Messi powering forward here. And he tosses it long. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Del Piero. Knocks it out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Del Piero. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. And this is Messi. Tries to play it through. Yaya Toure. Iniesta. Oh, it's Del Piero. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi. No, that was never going to make it. First quarter of an hour gone. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. That is a brilliant interception. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Baresi is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And they can break here. Cruyff. Yaya Toure gives no quarter whatsoever. He's a sharp little ball here. Real chance! Goal! And Porto go in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Porto have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Cruyff. Cruyff! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Botafogo with the corner, there first. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira. Porto do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And Shevchenko. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Shevchenko. Eto'o. Porto looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Now it's Romario. Romario, he can run onto that. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Cruyff. It's a good run down the right. Oh, great run, magical! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Guardiola. Porto disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Lam is looking to influence the game from out wide, and Shevchenko.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Mario. Messi. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. That is a more than decent save from the goalkeeper. And this could be the final action of the first half. Guardiola is short. That's nice. And the first half is done. No shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Porto are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Good play, no margin for error there. Porto can breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Pinches it off him. It's a sharp pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Nicely weighted ball. Belkadi. Guardiola. Yaya Toure. Porto finding their passes. Now it's Del Piero. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Cruyff. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Shevchenko. Now it's Eto'o. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. Now Toure. There's a probing ball. Cruyff. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
A lot of space ahead of him. And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, important interception.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Passing nice and neat. No, he's not getting his way this time. And he has been fouled there.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
So what can they conjure from this one? And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Decent hit from there.
We all love a triumph, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Now it's Eto. Time and again they are repelled. Ronaldinho. Good, strong midfield running here. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Gullit with the short one. Nice control. Good read, needed to be. Coming up. They've played it short. Gullit. Oh, well played.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, it's Del Piero. Oh, played right into his path. And smartly reclaimed. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Iniesta. Played out wide. Messi. Romario. He's cut it out. Spread it left. Ronaldinho. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Pretty robust defending.
Ferdinand with the foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And this is the big chance. Zanetti picks it up now. And he's straight offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's gone for goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge puts it back.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Iniesta. It's really well cleared. We are into stoppage time. Olise and Gullit! Superb from Gullit! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the referee brings it to a close. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in
everybody,
the stadium,
and welcome to
players
today's
on the
match.
pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little... Well, one score, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Porto are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Iniesta. Now it's Isak. Gives it back. That's really well manoeuvred. Romario. And here's Iniesta. Rijkaard. And Mateus. Tonali. Rijkaard. Now it's Isak. Mateus. And the finish! Oh, he's been caught napping. And another try! And that's caused a worry or two.
Eto'o is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Yaya Toure. And it's Nesta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yaya Toure. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Romario. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nice interception, well timed. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Porto really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Messi. Eto'o. And he's managed to get free. Zanetti receives him in a wide position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That'll be a throw-in. Tonali. Some really good ball movement. Iniesta, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Romario proves just a little bit too strong. Schneider. Rijkaard. Mateus. Oh, that's clever. Dida clears it away. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now then, the ball's come loose. Half an hour played now. It's a good spell of possession, this. It's Eto'o! And this is getting better and better. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Substitutions taking place.
Substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And it's Eto. He's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nicely intercepted. Porto are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He won't be happy with that one. Shot could be on. Can he finish? He has done it! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is
has been indicated.
So is this the start of a comeback? Eto. Mateus. Is there any support? And he shoots! And we hit half-time.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ferdinand, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guardiola. There's a sharp little ball here. Tonali. It's a little off target. That's Romario. Dyke. Tonali and Mateus. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they can break here. Looking for options for movement. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that was vital.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Tonali. And it's Schneider. Bergomi cuts out the pass. Baresi. Porto are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's Schneider. And here's Isak. Passing is crisp and sharp. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's going for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Schneider with the short one. Mateus! Mateus! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He is just caressing the ball. Opts to play it back. Tonali. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Mateus knocks it out wide. Schneider. Bergomi defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Schneider. Mateus. Schneider. Played through for him. Oh, just skips past his shapes to shoot! He scored! And the lead is extended still further. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolute. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of full-back bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
What type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bergovi. Opts for safety. Chiellini. Now Davids. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Del Piero. Lovely pass, but can he get... And the shots!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Elche finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Davids. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Porto leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Wilshere, and it's Stojkovic. And here's Zamorano.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And he's taking no chances there. Elche looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Goes for a shot! In he goes again! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And they say all goalkeepers
ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense. That's what the wall's there for, Peter. That's good work.
Wilshere. Nicely weighted ball. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's Romario. Looking for the run. That has not gone well. And that's put paid to a promising move. Baresi calmly anticipates. Up towards the front line. That has been cut short. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Porto couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's Scholes. And that looks a decent ball. Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Zamorano. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Messi engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Eto'o. Ferdinand cuts it out. Iniesta. This is Del Piero. Wilshere kept his eye on it, and he's there. Scholes. And this is Eto'o. Elche finding their passes. Yaya Toure. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a lovely, neat pass. Wilshere. Great ball if he can get there. And that has put paid to that. That's a little off target. Now it's Del Piero. And the ball's gone astray. Del Piero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Porto clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Porto ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Forwards and with intent. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Romario. Scholes. Now it's Zamorano. Threads one in. Stojkovic. Stojkovic! That's a sharp pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Stojkovic. And it's Zamorano. And that interception was most necessary. The less said about that pass, the better. Yaya Toure. Messi. Bullet. He can run onto that. Messi. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that was vital. Stojkovic. Iniesta. Messi. Porto are 2 up early in the second half. Zamorano. And it's Scholes. And it's Stojkovic. Wilshere. Wilshere going face-to-face with his great rival. Iniesta.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Porto certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now it's Zamorano. And this is Eto'o. Stojkovic. Toure does really well to win the ball there. Knocks it into space. Iniesta. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Eto'o. Now it's Zamorano. And it's Scholes. And his good pressure just hounded him off it. Del Piero. That's a nicely shaped ball. Davids. Zamorano. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's going to go a long way.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 13, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 11, Scholes, el dorsal 4, Wilshere. Serán sustituidos por El dorsal 18.
Well, that was well positioned
El dorsal
and well pitched.
25.
They can't hurt it with their backs
El
to goal.
dorsal 7. Sidos. El dorsal 28.
Well, they've got it back in
Se
a
va a
hurry.
llevar a cabo un
Let's
cambio
win
de
it.
jugadores.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. Do hope it's nothing serious.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Great effort, but no way through. And we have our very first quarter. Elche are looking to go forward now. Now it's Eto. And he was alert to it. And he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Porto clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Yaya Toure. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's been slipped through. Tries a shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Porto are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Porto find a position of real strength now. Oh, this is Romario. Del Piero. And Del Piero! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have...
Romario! And now it's a race for the ball. Eto. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He's in a good position here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Davids with the clearance. And this is
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Ricky Puig. And this is it. There's the shot! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Played through for him. Great ball, and he's in. Can he finish? Oh, off the bar. Leicester getting this real chance. Outstanding save to keep that out. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the referee brings it to a close. Porto really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Del Piero claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for...